So you guys got to check out this. I made a pretty good haul in the last month or so, just on old Facebook Marketplace. I run a mechanic business. Matt the mechanic, by the way. Um, anyways, on Facebook Marketplace, I saw a transmission machine, which is over there. We'll go look at it in a second. Don't pay attention to my mess. I've got stuff everywhere. But I just picked this one up. This is the latest one. Motorvac Carbon Clean. Yeah, it's kind of old, but they still make the chemicals and they still make the machine. These things are actually really handy. They will clean virtually all the carbon out of the inside of your engine, basically. Combustion chamber, intake runners. Depending on how you connect it, it can do like the throttle body area. Technically, I think they have another little kit for it or something, but it cleans the carbon out of just about everything. It even cleans the carbon off your oxygen sensors and out of the inside of your catalytic converter to make it function better. People rave about this thing. They're about $5,000 brand new, and they make this exact one, the 245 Carbon Clean 245. This one was made by Snap-on. There you can see right there, use only Snap-on Motorvac Carbon Clean detergent. It's in pretty dang good shape. I think it's like 25 years old. But vacuum gauge works, it turns on, pump works, everything's good. I picked this one up for $250. So like I said, $5,000 brand new. There's all the adapters that came with it. I just got done cleaning it, making it look a little prettier. But that's all the adapters that came with it, which is kind of cool. That's really cool. The next one I picked up, well, the very first one that I picked up was actually this transmission machine. Now, I picked this thing up for $100 and it works. The pump works good. Of course, I'll put some new filters on it again down there. But I cleaned this one off really good. I cleaned all these machines off really good. I want them to look halfway decent when I roll them out to a customer's car. I don't want it to look like a hunk of grease coming out there. Anyways, I got a pretty good deal on this one, I think. $100. Now, I do believe I'm going to have to put a sensor rod in this, which is about $350. So let's just say $500 I spent on it. Still a killer deal. It's in really good shape. Then the next one I got was the Steer Clean. I'm not 100% sure about this one. I haven't tested it out too much, just because I had to repair the hoses right there. But it does turn on, and it seems like it's functioning halfway decent. I haven't completely tested it, like I said. Picked that one up for $50. Then I got this one. Let me see if I can show you the front of it right quick. This one is the PSI Cool. It's another Snap-on unit made by Flow Dynamics. That one's made by Flow Dynamics as well, the transmission flush machine. This one came with all the standard adapters. Pretty cool. Picked that one up for $500. I think that one is about 4,000 new. That one is about 4,500, 4 to 5,000 new. So that one's like 4,000, that one's 5,000, so we're at 14,000 so far. And 14,000 as far as new price, but I paid $250, $100, and then $500. So we're up to $850. And then the next one I got was this, the Breakmate Junior. They still make this one. They still make that one too. They make just an updated version of this one, but all the stuff is pretty much the same. I'm not sure why they changed it, but they literally still make this exact same machine. and they make this same machine, and like I said, they make that one new too. I guess because it's so good, that Carbon Clean. But I picked the brake mate up for 200, so we're at 1,050, and then another 50, so we're at 1,100. And I guess we'll add the let's just say 400, so we're at 1,500 for everything, for all these machines. Say 5,000, that one brand new. This one I want to say is about 4,000, so let's say 4,000, 9,000. This one is about 5,000. Let's just say 4,500. So we're at 1,350 plus this one, if I'm not mistaken, is around 4,000, 3,800. So let's just say 4,000, including tax and all that good stuff. So another 4, so we're at 1,750 plus 50, so we're at $18,000, all for 1,500 bucks. I say that's a pretty freaking good haul. That one works flawless. All of them are working like they should. This one works like it should. Only one I haven't completely tested is this one. In hindsight, I'm not even sure why I got a power steering. I got a little overzealous, I guess. I was like, I'm gonna get all these machines for a killer deal. And it's weird, I hadn't been looking for them. I just started a couple weeks ago and they all happened to be on there at the same time. I had to travel like 3 hours to get the Carbon Clean machine. This one was local. This one I had to travel about an hour, and about an hour and a half for this one. So all in all, I'd say pretty good. This is a snap-on unit right here. That's a snap-on unit. That's a snap-on unit, and that's a snap-on unit. And this is a motor vac, and that one's a motor vac over there. The Carbon Clean's a motor vac. The brake mate is a Flow Dynamics. That's a Flow Dynamics, and that is a Flow Dynamics as well. So, like I said, about $18,000 for 1,500, including the repairs I might have to do to this one. So I say I made out like a bandit. Pretty good. I got one more machine I'd like to get that is the like an oil flush machine. Not really a flush machine, but more like an oil remover, differential, fluid exchange machine or something like that. So yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching.